Hello, everyone. So, welcome back to Baseball Sim Auctions. So, in today's auction, we will deconstruct one great team and four teams that we wouldn't necessarily classify as great teams, but they were notable because they represent the best season in the careers of four great Hall of Famers. So, now the great team was the 1910 Philadelphia Athletics. This team won 102 games, powered by really a terrific pitching staff consisting of two Hall of Famers, Eddie Plank and Chief Bender, and a career year from Jack Coombs, who actually had a better year than either Plank or Bender. Next is the 1920 St. Louis Browns, led by Hall of Famer George Sisler, who batted 407 that year. And that's actually one of 2 years that he batted over 400. So we also have the 1964 Cubs, containing the best seasons of Santo's career, and also a very nice season from Hall of Famer Billy Williams. Our next team on the list is the 1973 Pirates, who were powered by Willie Stargell and his 44 homers that year. And finally, we have the 1997 Dodgers, featuring Mike Piazza, who that year authored one of the best hitting seasons by a catcher actually in baseball history. So as a reminder, we will take all the players from these five teams and make them all free agents. And then we'll construct five brand new teams via an auction. At a later date, we will conduct a World Series in which we will play entire seasons using the APBA Computer Game to determine who purchased the best team. Now, in our version of the World Series, every season counts actually as one game. The team that wins 4 seasons wins the World Series. So by simulating entire seasons, we basically eliminate the randomness that is inherent in short playoff series, and therefore leave no doubt as to actually who the best team is. All right, we're going to get started, and looks like Kevin is going to be nominating the first player. All right, so Kevin is our first nomination. Let me highlight him. There we go. Let's find George Sisler, who is going to be our first hitter to bid on. Is Mr. Sisler, who is going to be lot number 1. Let's bring up our timer. And Kevin, what is the opening bid?
$5.
$5 for George Sisler.
Steve, 30.
Steve with the classic jump bid, 30.
Kevin, 31.
31.
Steve, 35.
35. George Sisler, best hitter in the auction, 35 from Steve.
Kevin,
Michael, 39.
Michael jumps in at 39.
Steve, 42.
Steve, $3 jump bid. 42 is the bid.
Kevin, 43. Steve, 45.
Steve, 45 for Sisler. 45 is the bid from Steve.
Michael, 46.
Michael in the weeds.
Steve, 49.
Steve, 49.
Michael, 51.
Michael, $2 jump bid, 51.
Steve, 53.
Steve, 53 for Sisler. We have a new record for hitters.
Michael, 54.
54 now. Michael has the bid.
Steve, 55.
55 from Steve.
Michael, 56.
56 from Michael.
Steve, 57.
57 now. 57 is the bid. Sold. Now that is the way we get started here. Woo. So that basically crushed the old record. I just have to take a quick look. Mike Trout, I forget the year, but Mike Trout was $50. So we basically obliterated the old hitting record. Nicely done. Let's put him on Steve's team. First hitter. Done. All right, that is the way to kick things off. Let's go back to our nomination order. Looks like Anthony bringing up player number 2.
I'll go with Jack Tobin.
All right, so we're staying with the hitters. It's going to be lot number 2. Let's bring up our clock. And Tobin, the opening bid is going to be
$5.
$5 for Tobin. Let me get that. There we go. $5 for
Steve,
Jack.
20.
Steve jumps to 20 for Tobin. Sold.
Yeah.
Steve, you do know
Steve,
you
you
have
got-
you do know you have a salary cap, Steve, right?
Oh, yeah.
Steve, you got somewhere to go?
I just learned by watching you.
All right, Steve is off to a hot start with the hitters. He's got 2 in the books. All right, back to our nomination queue. And actually, it looks like Steve is going to bring up player number 3.
Jack Coombs for 50.
All right, we're switching. Look at this, an opening bid of 50. Now that is a sim auction first. Let's get down to the hitters. We're on our way to a historic sim auction here, gentlemen. Jack Coombs, lot number 3. And the opening bid is a whopping $50. Let's see what happens next.
Mark 55.
Mark with a $5.
57.
Oh, Steve with a $2 jump at 57. Steve's got the bid.
Mark 58.
58
Steve,
for Mark.
61.
Steve 61.
Mark 62.
62. We tie the record.
Steve, 64.
We broke the record. 64.
Mark 65.
Mark 65 for Coombs.
Steve, 67.
67 now.
Mark 68.
68.
Steve, 69.
69 now.
I'll go 70.
70. We break the 70 mark.
Steve, 72.
72 now.
73.
73 now, gentlemen.
Yep.
Sold. The rest of the room, crickets. It was basically Mark and Steve going at it. $73.
Nice buy.
Yeah, you could argue that even at 73, there's some profit there. I mean, Coombs was a monster. Even in a staff that had Eddie Plank and Chief Bender, who had great years also. But a great 23 with 350 innings, that's scary. All right. Mark has himself a great pitcher. Let's drop him on his team.
And in the first game, he goes to get elbow surgery.
Well, that is the beauty of sim auctions. There are no injuries like in fantasy baseball where your season could basically go kaput if your key players get hurt. Awesome. Good stuff, you guys. This is a great, fun start here. All right. Let's see. We are now over to Michael for nomination number 4.
Willie Stargell.
We're going to go back up to the hitters. find Mr. Stargell. And really, the 1973 and 1971 seasons for Stargell were pretty interchangeable. You could argue either one of those was his best season, but 73 was probably a tad better. All right, so this is number 4. Let's drop that there. And Michael, your opening bid on Stargell,
20.
$20.
Steve,
Yeah.
25.
25 from Steve.
Kevin 30.
30 from Kevin.
Steve, 33.
33.
Kevin 35.
35 now from Kevin.
Steve, 37.
37 is the bid now.
Kevin 42.
42, a $5 jump.
Steve, 44.
44 now from Steve.
Kevin 47.
47 now.
Steve, 49.
49 for Willie Stargell.
Kevin 53.
53. $4 jump. Sold. You guys are mastering those jump bids. Very impressive. I'm almost glad I'm not playing in this auction. Jeez. Kevin, 53. Nice job. All right. Let's drop him on Kevin's team. First hitter there. Nicely done. And let's go back to our nomination queue. It looks like Mark bringing up number 5.
Gonna go with outfielder Baby Doll Jacobson.
One of the best names in the history of baseball.
And I'll start him at 15.
All right, let's get Baby Doll. Lot number 5. Bring up our timer. So opening bid on Baby Doll is 15 from Mark.
Steve, 19.
19,
Kevin 20.
20 from Kevin.
Steve, 23.
23 now.
Kevin 25.
25 from Kevin.
Anthony 26.
Anthony, a late bidder, jumps in.
Kevin 28.
Steve,
Yeah.
30.
Steve, 30 now.
Kevin 32.
32 from Kevin for Baby Doll.
Steve, 33.
33 now. Steve has the bid, 33.
Michael, 34.
Michael, a late bidder, in the weeds, 34. Sold. Michael, you're like a sniper there. That was nicely done there. 34. All right, let's drop him on Michael's team. That's going to be his first hitter. All right, we're moving along nicely. And let's go back to our nomination order. Looks like we're back to Kevin for number 6.
Hitter Mike Piazza.
All right, we're not messing around. We are addressing the best hitters right from the get-go here. Let's see, that's going to be lot number 6. Perfect. Let's bring up our timer. And Kevin, what's the opening bid?
35.
Whoa, straight to 35 on Piazza.
Steve, 39.
39.
Kevin
$4
45.
45 now from Kevin.
Steve, 49.
49.
Kevin 52.
52 for Piazza.
53 here.
53.
Kevin 55.
Goodness, are we going to hunt down George Sisler here? 55
Steve,
from Kevin.
57.
57.
58.
Kevin 60.
60, new record for a hitter from Kevin.
61.
Oh my goodness, 61.
Kevin 62.
62.
63.
63 from Mark.
Steve, 64.
64 from Steve. Goodness gracious.
65.
Oh my goodness, 65.
Mark, you
Kevin,
got someplace to be?
Shut up, Steve.
You guys are out of control.
I mean, listen, you paid for him. I mean, you paid for the right stats, Abbott.
Well, he obviously the best. I mean, by far the best catcher in the auction. So, $65 for Piazza. All right, I'm definitely happy I'm not in this auction. All right, let's drop him in Mark's team.
Records shattered.
Shattered. I mean, not even close. Fantastic. So Piazza is on Mark's team, and we're gonna go back to our queue. And
I
it
think
looks
I'm
like
done for a while.
I think so. I think a couple of you guys can get together at Denny's or some other place. Yeah. All right, Anthony, bringing up number 7.
I'll go with Cy Morgan.
All right, so we're back to our pitchers. Let's get down to our pitchers here.
Just think for one moment, I had the record for a hitter. That's
For a brief moment,
but I did.
you did.
Thanks,
and
Mark.
then it was well, we shattered the Mike Trout record, which was 50 by 7, and then we basically shattered the 57 for Sisler with a 65 from Piazza. So that was very impressive. All right,
Hey, man,
Morgan.
I gotta get in the books for something because I sure as hell don't win these things.
All right, this is going to be lot number 7, brought up by Anthony. Cy Morgan, one of the best pitchers in the auction after Coombs. Anthony, what is the opening bid on Morgan?
21.
21?
Yep.
All right, awesome. Let's get that started. 21 is the bid.
Steve 29.
29.
Kevin, 32.
Kevin, 32 for Morgan.
Mark
30.
40.
Mark, straight to 40.
Steve 42.
Steve, 42.
Mark
Kevin,
43.
40,
What? Sorry. Say that again.
I
44.
said
Kevin.
43. Oh, okay.
Who has the 44?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin, okay, got it.
I'll go
44, Kevin.
45.
45 from Mark.
Kevin.
45.
46.
50.
And Kevin, 50. Never mind. Sorry, Anthony. Kevin, 50. Sold. All right. There's actually maybe some profit there at 50. All right. Let's drop him on Kevin's team, and that becomes his first pitcher. Looking good. All right, let's get back to our nomination order. And it looks like we're back over to Steve for number 8.
All right, let's do Billy Williams for 25.
Back up to hitting. Billy Williams. Again, this is going to be lot number 8. Let me double check that. Yes, good. And it looks like the opening bid is 25, Steve?
Yes.
All right, Billy Williams, opening bid 25.
Anthony, 27.
Anthony, 27 for Billy Williams.
Steve 30.
Steve to 30 now. 30 is the bid.
Mark 31.
Mark, 31.
Steve
Anthony,
34.
35.
35 from Anthony.
Steve 38.
Steve, 38 for Billy Williams. 38.
Anthony, 39.
Anthony gets it in. 39 now for Billy Williams. Sold. All right, Billy Williams is off the board. Anthony gets him. 39. And now let's drop that on your team. And that is your first hitter. Perfect. And let's go back to our nomination order. It looks like we are moving along to number 9, and that's going to be Michael's nomination.
Ernie Banks.
All right, so we're gonna stay with the hitters. Ernie Banks. This is gonna be again lot number 9. And Michael, opening bid on Banks?
10.
$10. Opening bid, Ernie Banks.
Steve 13.
13. 13. Steve has the bid.
Mark 15.
14.
Mark said 15.
Oh. Steve 16.
Steve 16.
17.
17 now. Mark has it. Sold. Let's drop Mr. Banks. Not one of his better years, but a pretty good year on Mark's team. Done. All right, we're back to our nomination order. Looks like actually Mark bringing up player number 10.
Let's go with the hitter, Home Run Baker.
Home Run Baker. Let's bring him up. Frank Home Run Baker.
I'll start at 10.
All right, this is actually lot number 10. So opening bid from Mark is 10.
Anthony, 12.
Anthony is at 12 now for Baker.
13.
13 from Mark.
Kevin, 14.
14 now.
I'll go 15.
15 is the bid now. Mark has it. Home Run Baker. Sold. Let's drop him on Mark's team, 15. All right, so that's Mark's third hitter. Let's take a quick look at the cash here and see how we're doing with cash and innings. So looks like Mark is going to go get some breakfast at 90. Let's see. Steve's at 183. Kevin 157. Looks like Anthony and Michael are in dominant money positions right now. So it's going to be interesting what they start to scoop up soon. So that's where we look on the money side of things. Innings wise, 3 guys still have no pitching, and then Mark and Kevin are still very early, obviously, but those are the only 2 GMs with pitching. All right. Still, I mean, this is still not a huge issue, but obviously we're going to start to monitor this closely as we get a little deeper into the auction. All right. Looks like Kevin is going to bring up number 11.
Hitter, Mondesi.
All right. Raul Mondesi, lot number 11. Let's bring up our timer here. And what's your opening bid on Mr. Mondesi?
5.
$5.
Steve 20.
Steve jumps to 20.
Nice.
Anthony, 25.
25.
Steve 29.
29.
Anthony, 32.
32 from Mondesi now. Anthony
Steve
has
34.
it. 34. Steve has it.
Anthony, 35.
35 now. Anthony has it.
Steve 37.
37 from Steve for Mondesi.
Anthony,
Michael,
38.
38. Michael,
Steve
39.
42.
Whoa, Steve jumps to 42.
Michael 43.
Steve
43 now.
45.
45 now for
Michael
Mondesi.
47.
47 now.
Steve 49.
49 for Mondesi. Sold. All right, I'm declaring officially this is the wackiest auction. Impressive.
Got wacky players.
Mondesi is
True.
one of those.
Yeah, yep. 49 for Mondesi. Let's drop him on Steve's team. Yeah, I've mentioned this before. That's why I love this, because just depending on the configuration of players, all kinds of strange things can happen. It's fantastic. Awesome. All right, so that is Steve's third hitter. And let's go back to our nomination order. It looks like Anthony is going to bring up number 12.
Oh, with Ron Santo.
So we're going to stay with the hitters. Mr. Santo, Hall of Famer Santo. Again, that's number 12. And let's bring up our timer. And Anthony, opening bid on Santo?
25.
25.
Kevin,
Steve
30.
29.
29 from Kevin.
Steve 33.
Steve, 33.
Kevin, 35.
Steve
35.
39.
39 now.
Kevin, 45.
Steve
40.
47.
47.
Kevin, 53.
53 for Ron Santo.
Michael 54.
Michael in the weeds, 54.
Kevin, 55.
55.
56.
56 from Michael.
Kevin, 58.
58 now. Sold. Wow.
Yeah, this is starting to look like a bargain.
58 for Santo. So we're going to drop him on Kevin's team. That becomes his second hitter. So he's got quite a nice duo there. All right. I tell you what, there's definitely going to be some bargains at the end of this auction, because there's a lot of money flowing out of this auction early. So this is very interesting. All right. We're over to Steve at number 13.
Todd Zeal for 20.
So we're staying with the hitters. Lot number 13. And sorry, Steve, what was the opening bid?
220.
20. All right. $20 for Todd Zeal.
Anthony
23,
21.
Michael.
Michael, 23.
Steve 25.
25. Steve has it.
Michael 27.
Michael,
Steve
20
29.
Steve, 29 for Zeal.
Michael 30.
30 from Michael.
Steve 32.
Steve, 32 now for Zeal.
Michael 34.
34 now. Michael's bid.
Steve 35.
35 from Steve.
Michael 36.
36 from Michael. Sold. All right, Todd Zeal goes to Michael. $35, right, Michael? Or 36?
36.
36.
36, yeah, 36. Okay. Let's drop him on Michael's team, and that becomes his second hitter. Fantastic. Moving along nicely. Next up is actually Michael bringing up player 14.
Richie Hebner.
So we're staying with hitting. Hebner, lot number 14. There we go. And we'll bring up our timer. And what's the opening bid on Hebner?
10.
$10.
Steve 14.
14 from Steve.
Anthony 15.
Anthony jumps in at 15.
Steve 19.
19 from Steve for Hebner. 19.
Anthony
Michael
20.
21.
Michael 21 just gets it in.
Steve 23.
23 now for Hebner.
Anthony 24.
Anthony's at 24.
Steve 25.
Steve gets it in, 25. Sold. All right, so we'll drop Hebner on Steve's team. 25. And that goes to Steve's team. That's his fourth hitter. Awesome. Let's see. We're back to our order, and it looks like Mark bringing up number 15.
I'll go Eddie Plank for 15.
All right, we're going to switch over to our pitching. We've ignored the pitching for a little while. We're going back there now. And we're going to bring up Hall of Famer Eddie Plank. There he is, lot number 15. And Mark, your opening bid on Mr. Plank,
15.
$15.
Anthony 20.
20 from Anthony for Eddie Plank.
Steve 24.
21.
Steve 24 for Plank.
25.
25 from Mark.
Steve 29.
29 from Mark, from Steve.
Michael
Anthony.
33.
Michael jumps in at 33.
Anthony 34.
Anthony at 34 for Plank.
Michael 35.
Michael's at 35. Sold. Okay, I think there's a little bit of profit there at 35.
Well, he's the best lefty there.
Yeah. 35 for Plank. Let's drop him on Michael's team, and that would be his first pitcher. Perfect. All right, moving nicely here. Over to Kevin now for number 16.
Pitcher Jim Rooker.
We're gonna
Yeah.
stick with the pitchers. Jim Rooker, pretty decent pitcher. Lot number 16. Perfect. And opening bid on Rooker,
10.
$10.
I'll go 12.
Well now from Mark.
Kevin 13.
13 now from Kevin.
14.
14 from Mark.
Gavin 15.
15 now from Kevin.
16.
16, Mark has it. Jim Rooker.
Gavin 17.
17.
18.
18. Mark has the bid on Rooker, Jim Rooker.
Steve 20.
Steve, sniper at 20. Sold. $20 for Rooker. It's actually a fair price. Steve, his first pitcher. All right. Awesome. Moving along now to Anthony, bringing up player number 17.
Let's go with Charles Bender.
All right, so we're staying with the pitchers. Mr. Bender, also known as Chief Bender. I think due to his, I think he's partly a Native American heritage, so that's why you get the Chief piece into his name there. All right, let's see, and let me bring up the timer, and your opening bid on Chief Bender,
25.
25.
30.
30 from Mr. Bender.
Steve,
Anthony.
32.
Steve, 32. They're here, 33.
Anthony, 35.
Anthony, 35.
Steve, 37.
Steve, 37 for Bender.
38.
38 from Mark.
Steve, 39.
Steve, 39.
Anthony, 40.
Anthony jumps in at 40.
Gavin, 41.
A late bidder here. Kevin, 41.
Anthony, 42.
42 from Anthony.
Gavin, 43.
43 now for Chief Bender. Kevin has it.
Michael 45.
Sniper Michael, 45.
Anthony, 46.
Anthony, 46 for Bender.
48.
48 now from Michael.
Anthony, 49.
Gets it in. Anthony, 49.
50.
Got it in. 50 from Michael. Michael, that was close. Sold. Right, Michael purchases Bender for 50. And that becomes his second pitcher. And we're going to go back to our nomination order. Steve, it looks like it's back to you at number 18.
Yeah, it is. Let's do Ken Williams.
Say that again.
Ken Williams.
Ken
20
Williams.
Browns.
So we're back to the hitters.
Yes.
All right, this is going to be lot number 18. Let's pull up our timer. All right, and the opening bid,
12.
$12. So $12 for Ken Williams.
15.
15 from Mark.
Anthony, 16.
Anthony jumps in at 16.
17.
17 from Mark.
Anthony, 18.
Anthony's at 18 for Ken Williams.
19.
19 from Mark. Sold. So Mark gets Ken Williams for 19. Let's drop him on his hitting group. That becomes his fourth hitter. And we'll slide right back into our order here. Looks like Michael bringing up number 19.
Let's see here. Let's go for Nelson Bryles.
All right, so we're back to our pitchers. Let's look up Mr. Bryles. There he is. Again, this is lot number 19, verifying that. There we go. Bring up our timer. And Michael, what is the opening bid on Bryles?
5.
$5.
Steve 9.
Steve goes to 9.
12,
12 from Mark for Nelson Bryles.
13.
Steve has 13.
15,
15 now from Mark.
Steve 16.
Steve's at 16.
Anthony 17.
18,
18 from Mark. 18 from Mark. Sold. Gentlemen, in my opinion, that's the first true bargain of the auction. Nelson Bryles, $18.
Bargain.
Yeah. And that's what's going to happen because all that money left early on. $18 for Bryles. That goes to Mark's team, and that becomes his second pitcher. All right. Moving along nicely here, and now we're over actually to Mark nominating number 20.
okay. I love some of these names. I'm going with pitcher Urban Shocker.
Absolutely. That's definitely a classic 1920s type name. All right, let's find Mr. Shocker.
Damn.
And that's going to be lot number 20. Verify that to make sure. I don't want to lose track here. Perfect. And then opening bid on Mr. Shocker
It'll probably
is
be the last. This will be the last time I can do this. So it's the 20th guy. We'll start at $20.
there you go. $20 for Urban Shocker.
Kevin 21.
21 from Kevin.
Anthony
23,
25.
Anthony jumps in at 25.
Kevin
26.
26.
Kevin 26.
27,
Anthony 28.
28 from Anthony.
Kevin 30.
Kevin jumps to 30.
31,
31 now from Mark.
Anthony 32.
Anthony's at 32 for Shocker.
Kevin 33.
33 now. Got to get those innings.
Anthony
34.
34.
Anthony 34. 34 from Anthony.
35.
35 now from Kevin. Sold. All right, let's drop him on Kevin's team. There we go, and that becomes your second pitcher. Fantastic. And let's move along now back up to the top here. And actually, Kevin, you're nominating number 21.
That was 35, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Cost? Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
35. Osuna pitcher.
So we're staying with the pitchers.
That's a reliever. So we'll go like whatever. 7.
7.
Opening bid.
Okay. Let me put this in here. This is going to be number 21. All right. So this is our first, actually our first reliever that we're bidding on in the auction. And it looks like we're starting the bid at 7 for Osuna.
8,
8 from Mark.
Steve 9.
Steve's at 9.
Anthony 10.
Anthony's at 10 now.
11,
11 from Mark.
Anthony 13.
Anthony 13.
14,
14 from Mark.
Anthony 15.
Anthony 15 for Osuna. Sold. First reliever off the board, Antonio Osuna goes to Anthony for 15. '61 excellent relief innings. Goes to Anthony. First pitcher. There we go. All right, back to our nomination order, and it actually is. And by the way, guys, if I'm going too fast, just just let me know. I just want to make sure you guys are able to update your spreadsheets accordingly. So it looks like Anthony is bringing up number 22.
I'll go with Al Oliver.
All right, so we're going to go back up to the hitters. I'm going to search for Mr. Oliver. There he is. And that's going to be lot number 22. And your opening bid on Mr. Oliver,
10.
$10.
12.
12 from Mark for Al Oliver.
Anthony, 15.
Anthony, 15 for Al Oliver.
16.
16 now from Mark.
Anthony, 17.
Anthony's at 17 for Al Oliver.
18.
18 now.
Anthony,
Mark
20.
has Anthony's at 20 for Oliver. Sold. If there was a Hall of Fame for very good players, Al Oliver would be in it. Excellent player, but not great, but just a really, really good hitter. Anthony, sorry, how much did you pay?
20.
You got it.
I heard 29. I don't know what that's.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say I heard 50, but
I didn't want to overdo it. I just,
So that's your second hitter. So let's see, Anthony's got 2 hitters and a pitcher. All right. Let's take another look at the money. We haven't done that in a little bit, and we're moving along here. So let's see. All right, so Mark and Kevin are on the low end of things with the money. And then it looks like Michael and Steve are kind of in that yellowish range. And then Anthony just sitting back there with a boatload of money. So we'll see how that manifests as the auction rolls along and what kind of bargains he can get. Innings wise, let's see, everybody's moving along. Everybody's got some innings at least. Michael, Mark, and Kevin are in pretty good shape in terms of they're almost like close to half of what they're going to need. And then Steve and Anthony still have a ways to go, but plenty of innings available. So no real issues there. Cool. All right. Over to our order. It looks like Steve bringing up number 23.
Danny Murphy for 3.
Murphy is a hitter.
Yes.
All right.
1910 A's.
Perfect.
Andy, you weren't there to see him, were you?
Wow.
All right. Lot number 23 and starting bid on Murphy,
3.
$3.
I'll go
Anthony,
5.
5.
Anthony, 2 5s. Do I hear a 6?
6.
I'll go
Yeah, I'll
6.
go 6.
7.
7 from Steve. Danny Murphy, 7.
8.
8 from Mark.
Anthony, 9.
Anthony's at 9.
I'll go 10.
10 from Mark. Danny Murphy.
Anthony, 12.
Anthony's at 12 now for Danny Murphy.
Michael, 13.
Michael in the weeds at 13. Nicely done.
Anthony, 14.
Anthony gets it in at the 1 second mark, 14.
Michael, 15.
Michael gets it in at 15.
Anthony, 16.
Anthony's at 16 now for Murphy.
17.
17 from Michael.
Anthony, 18.
18 from Anthony.
19.
19 from Michael.
Anthony 20.
20 now from Anthony. Sold. Anthony throwing around the might of his money. So that's 24. Oops, not 29, 20 for Murphy. And that's going to be Anthony's third hitter. All right, awesome. Next up is Michael at number 24.
Dave Cash.
So we're staying with the hitters. So Cash is lot number 24. And Michael, the opening bid,
$2.
$2.
Steve 3.
Steve's at 3 now for Dave Cash.
Kevin 4.
Gavin's at 4.
5.
5 from Mark. Dave Cash. The bid is 5.
Kevin 6.
Gavin's at 6. Sold. So Cash goes to Gavin. For 6. And we'll drop him on his team. That becomes his third hitter. We'll go back to our nomination order. It looks like we're over to Mark for number 25.
Ishmael Valdez.
All right, going back to pitching.
I'll start at 5.
Find Mr. Valdez. That's slot number 25. There we go. And the opening bid for Valdez is going to be $5.
Steve 7.
Steve's at 7. 7 for Valdez.
Anthony 9.
8.
Michael 9.
Steve 10.
Steve's at 10.
11.
11 is the bid now from Mark.
Steve
Anthony
12.
13.
13 from Anthony.
14.
14 from Mark. For Valdez.
Anthony 15.
15. Michael 17.
Michael 17 now.
Anthony 19.
Michael
Anthony.
22.
Michael 22.
Anthony 23.
23 now from Anthony.
24.
24 from Michael. Sold. Yeah, that's a fair price,
I think it's a bit of a bargain.
considering what was happening early on, yes. So let's drop him on Michael's team, and that's actually his third hitter. I mean, his third pitcher, rather. Michael, how are you doing on your hitters? Let's see. You got 2 hitters and 3 pitchers, so nice balance. All right. Back to our nomination order. Looks like Kevin bringing up number 26.
Chanho Park, pitcher.
So we're going to stick with our pitchers here. Lot number 26. It's Mr. Park. And let's bring up our timer. And on Park, what's your opening bid, Kevin?
8.
$8.
Steve 9.
Steve's at 9 for Park.
Kevin 10.
10 from Kevin.
13.
Anthony,
Mark jumps in at 13.
Anthony 14.
Anthony's at 14.
15.
15 from Mark for Chan-Ho Park. Sold. You know what? There's some profit there. Nice job, Mark. Let's drop him on your pitching staff, and he is your third pitcher. All right, moving along nicely here. And Anthony, looks like you're bringing up number 27.
I'll go with Larry Jackson.
We're going to stick with the hitters. I mean, with the pitchers. Okay. Going to be lot number 27. Bring up our timer. And what's going to be the opening bid on Jackson?
10.
$10 for Larry Jackson.
Kevin,
Steve,
15.
16.
16 from Steve.
Kevin, 20.
20 from Kevin.
Anthony, 24.
Anthony, 24 for Larry Jackson.
Kevin, 25.
25 now.
Anthony, 26.
26, 297 luscious innings.
Kevin, 27.
27 from Kevin.
Anthony, 29.
29 now is the bid. Anthony has it. Anthony, that's another spot where there's huge profit there. Nicely done.
A good buy.
Yeah, nicely done. Right, Larry Jackson, almost 300 innings. We'll drop him on Anthony's team, and that becomes his second pitcher, first starting pitcher. All right. Awesome. Let's see what's up next. It looks like Steve bringing up number 28.
All right, let's go back to hitters. Let's do Otis Nixon for $1.
All right, let's go back up to the top here for our hitters. Speedster Otis Nixon. Maybe one of the fastest players in Major League history, actually. 28.
And I'm sorry, but one of the ugliest.
That is true. I was trying to be kind. I was leaving that up to you. Yeah.
Of course you were.
All right. For Mr. Nixon, Steve.
I said $1, so we'll just start at $1.
All right, sounds good. $1 for Nixon.
Anthony,
Kevin,
2.
5.
Kevin, 5 for Nixon.
Steve, 6.
Steve's at 6.
Kevin, 8.
8 now from Kevin. Sold. So Nixon goes to Kevin for 8. All right. He is on his team, and we're going to go back to our nomination order. Looks like we're over to Michael for number 29.
Ramon Martinez.
So we're going back to our pitchers. Lot number 29 and opening bid on Martinez.
$2.
$2.
3.
3 from Mark. Just got it in.
Steve, 4.
Steve, 4.
Anthony, 5.
Anthony, 5.
Steve, 6.
Steve's at 6. Pedro's brother. Sold. Steve pays 6 for him. That's 133 innings. Not bad. And that would be Steve's second pitcher. Good, good. So we're up to looks like Mark is going to bring up number 30. Let's go back to our tracker.
Okay. With a name like this and me in northern British Columbia, I gotta go with the pitcher Bob Moose.
Bob Moose, great name. Yes. Let's bring up Moose.
I haven't seen a moose yet this winter, so
Oh, just this winter?
oh, I've had them on my front lawn.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
that's something we don't see here.
No way.
Yeah, we just got another 6 inches of snow yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
After this, I gotta go out and blow it.
Oh boy.
And then we're supposed to get like 40 and 50-degree weather for the next 2 weeks.
Nice.
All right. So that's nice.
That'll trickle its way here.
Yep. All right. Mr. Moose, what is the opening bid?
I'll start him at 3.
All right.
Steve 6.
Steve's at 6 for Bob Moose.
Oh, I gotta go 7, man. He's a moose.
I'll go 9.
He's a moose. Yes. $9 from Steve. Got it. 200 innings there.
Yeah, it's gotta be something.
Yeah. So Steve gets him for 9. Let's see. Steve, nice job. There's some meat on that bone. Yep.
Starting to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. Let's go over to our nomination order. We are moving along to 31, and that would be Kevin.
Pitcher Dixie Davis.
Back to staying with pitchers, Davis. So Mr. Davis looks like a grade 14, 269 innings. Chunky. Number 31. And Kevin, what is your opening bid on Mr. Davis?
10.
$10.
Steve 13.
Steve's at 13.
Kevin 15.
15 for Dixie Davis.
Steve
Anthony.
19.
19.
Anthony
20.
23.
Anthony 23 now.
Steve 24.
Steve 24. Dixie Davis.
Anthony 27.
27 now. Anthony has it. Sold. That's a good chunk of innings there. 27. That becomes your third pitcher, second starter. Good job there. And let's see, we're moving over to number 32. Anthony, that's actually going to be your nomination.
Okay, I'll go with Eric Karros.
All right, so we're going to go back to our hitters. Lot number 32, Mr. Karros. And opening bid on Karros.
10.
$10.
Steve 15.
Steve jumps to 15.
Anthony 16.
16 from Anthony.
Steve 19.
19 now from Steve.
Anthony 20.
20 now.
Steve 22.
Steve's got 22 on Karros.
Michael 23.
Michael, a late bidder, 23 for Karros.
Steve 24.
24 from Steve.
25.
25 from Michael. Sold. So let's drop Karros on Michael's team. 25. would be your third hitter. Perfect. And look, we'll go back to our order here. Looks like Steve bringing up number 33.
Let's go with Jersey's own EY, Eric Young.
Eric Young, staying with our hitters. $33, yeah, perfect. Right, and the opening bid on Mr. Young,
5.
$5. Eric Young, Steve has it.
6.
6 from Mark,
7.
7 from Steve.
Michael, 10.
10 now, $3 jump. Sold. So Michael gets Mr. Young. 10.
That was a second baseman, right?
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, let's make sure.
Michael, yep, you got first, second, and third covered, 1 outfielder. All right. Awesome. And actually, we're over to Michael for number 34.
Yeah, let's do Bob Robertson.
So we're staying with our hitters.
I'm having a problem finding him.
Take your time. Just let me know when you got him.
74 Pirates, or pardon me, the Pirates in first base.
Thank you. Good. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Michael, your opening bid on Robertson,
$1.
$1.
Steve, 2.
$2 from Steve,
Kevin, 3.
3 from Kevin,
I'll go 4.
4 from Mark. Sold. $4. Let's drop him on Mark's team. Perfect. And it looks like we're going to be back to our order here, and it looks like Mark actually bringing up 35.
Second baseman, Eddie Collins.
All right. Not one of his best years, but still a very good year. Lot 35. And opening bid on Hall of Famer Eddie Collins,
I'll start at 2.
$2.
Steve, 4.
Steve's at 4.
Anthony 10.
Anthony jumps to 10 on Mr. Collins.
Steve, 12.
Steve, 12.
Michael, 15.
Michael in the weeds, 15.
Anthony 17.
17
20.
from 20 now from Michael.
Anthony 22.
25.
25.
Anthony 26.
26. 29.
Anthony 30.
30
31.
now. 31 from Michael. Mano a mano.
Anthony 33.
33 now. Sold. Wow, we're already pretty deep into the auction. It's unusual to have that kind of a little bit of a high bidding war there this deep into the auction. Interesting.
Got to get him to spend a little money.
Absolutely, yeah.
Still a
Mike,
good
I
deal.
don't know
For,
I don't know if you actually wanted him, but that was a really good job by you either way.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would say if Collins would have got selected in the first couple of rounds, he would have won over 40.
For sure.
Wow, that was pretty cool. 33, right, Anthony?
Yes.
I heard 39 again. I just
All right, Anthony, let's drop him on his team there, fourth hitter. Perfect. All right, back to our order. Looks like Kevin bringing up number 36.
Pitcher Doc Ellis,
We're
5.
gonna go back to pitching.
Old Doc. Isn't he the guy that threw a no hitter under LSD or something?
Correct.
Your no hitter, what?
LSD.
There's a pretty good little cheap documentary about it.
It is, yeah.
They cranked
Crazy.
one out not too long ago.
All right, Doc, lot number 36, and Kevin, what's the starting bid?
5.
$5.
Steve, 7.
7, almost 200 innings from Mr. Ellis.
Kevin, 10.
Kevin's at 10.
Steve, 11.
Steve 11.
Anthony,
Kevin,
12.
12.
I hear
I'll go 13.
13 from Anthony.
Kevin, 14.
Kevin 14 now.
Anthony,
Doc.
15.
Anthony 15 for Doc Ellis.
Kevin, 16.
16 now from Kevin. Sold. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Who got
Nice
him?
one.
Kevin got him for 16.
16.
Yeah.
Nice.
How much money did we have
That
left?
chops
What's our
my
money
max
totals right
bid
now?
in half.
Yeah, let's take a look at the money. So that's just third pitcher. All right, looks like Mark and Kevin are definitely on the low end of things. And
Could
keep
you
in
read
mind,
them
look,
off real quick? I can't see. He's too small. on the
yeah,
sheet.
definitely. So Mark is at 34, and
Okay.
Kevin's also at 34. And then Michael, you're actually at 46.
Okay.
Very interesting.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Steve is
Steve,
at 74, and then Anthony's at 77. So we're definitely
Oh,
we've definitely packed in compared to the way it was just a couple of rounds ago. You guys are definitely much tighter. In terms of average dollars remaining per player, Anthony's just got a slight edge over Steve at $4.1 compared to 3.9, but they're basically even. And in
Yeah.
innings, you guys are actually all very packed together. So the most innings right now, Mark is at 764. The fewest is Steve at 504, but again, you guys are pretty nicely packed there as well. All right.
Can we see Steve's roster real quick?
No,
Yep.
no, you cannot.
Yeah. And even in number of players, you guys are almost identical. You have four GMs with 7 players purchased and 1 with 8. So you guys are actually very consistent here. Let's see, Steve,
Let's see his hitters. I'm scared.
he's got 4 good hitters.
Those
Yeah,
are
we're in
words that
trouble.
you normally don't put together. Scared of hitting.
Yeah, 4 good
Well, I'm
hitters.
scared with the team you have right now and the money you have left. That's what I'm scared about.
So you got 4 good hitters, and Sisler's the best hitter in the auction. So you got
Yeah.
that.
Deal at 57.
Yeah, 57. Mondesi, I think, might have been a little bit of an overpay at 49, but you guys were going crazy, so you kind of have to pay for it. And then pitching wise, he's got some decent innings. Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right. Good stuff. All right, back to our nomination order. Let's see. Anthony, number 37.
I'll go with Darren Hall.
All right, Hall is back to our pitching. So again, that's number 37. And you are going to open things up with Mr. Hall at what price?
$2.
$2. Reliever Darren Hall.
Steve, 4.
Steve's at 4. Sold.
Yikes.
There's some profit there. Nicely done.
Damn it. I was looking for something.
Yeah. So Steve grabs hole. Good job there. And let's see, we're back to our tracker. Looks like Steve bringing up number 38.
Do that. Let's go back to the hitters. Let's do Joe Gideon.
All right, number. Steve, spell his last name for me.
Gedeon.
There he is. All right. Lot number 38. All right. And the opening bid on Mr. Gideon,
Let's start at 2.
$2.
I'll go 3.
3 from Mark.
I'll go 4.
4 from Steve.
I'll do 5.
5 from Mark.
6.
6 from Steve.
7.
Oh,
Eh,
too late. That's a good buy.
that's a great buy.
Yeah,
Steve's gonna wipe the floor with us, I'm afraid.
we're starting to see some of that profit based on the early spending, the early overspending.
He's eight on defense too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steve, that was 6, right?
Yes.
Right, good buy there.
I blame Mark for that. Should have been cheaper.
He almost got that bid in. All right.
Would have been more. I've already put him as DH, so I can do it.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we're over to Mark for number 39.
Pitcher Dave Giusti, I guess. I don't know how to say it. He's a
Juicy.
pirate.
Yeah. All right. Let's get back down to pitchers. Dave Juicy. Mark, what's the spelling of his last name? G-U?
GIU.
G-I-U. There we go. And that's lot number 40. Actually, is that lot number 40? Can you guys check me?
I think it is.
39.
39?
Yeah.
Then it's not me.
It's not you, yeah. So Michael, I'm sorry. It's actually you bringing up the player.
Let's go with Earl Smith.
All right.
That's
That's
nice.
a hitter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a nice pick. I was hoping he was going to go a little longer.
I bet you were.
All right, so Earl Smith, lot number 39. And here we go. Opening bid on
guys-
Earl.
Guys need 10 games played to start at a position. Is that
Correct.
how that works?
Yeah, in other words, for the position to be essentially owned by that player, he needs 10 starts minimum. If he has less than 10 starts, he can be part of a platoon situation But you
Okay.
still need another player to complement him. But to actually just have that guy assigned that position, you need a minimum of 10 games.
Okay. $5.
All right, $5 for Earl Smith.
Steve 7.
Steve 7.
9.
9 now. From Michael. Sold.
Yeah.
Enjoyable.
He'll play some outfield.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
$9 goes to Michael's team.
I feel like Mark is going to pick a bullpen pitcher next.
Let's see. So Mark's going to bring up
free
number
right
40
now.
now. All right. So Mark bringing up number 40.
Same guy, Dave Giusti.
Juicy. Okay, you got it. There we go. Lot number 40, Mr. Juicy, and opening bid on Juicy,
I'll start him at 2.
$2.
Steve 4.
Steve 4.
Anthony 5.
Anthony jumps in at 5.
Steve 6.
Steve's at 6.
Anthony 8.
Anthony 8 now.
Steve 9.
Steve's at 9.
Anthony 10.
Anthony 10 for Dave Juicy. Sold.
Goodbye.
Yep.
That's Anthony. Yeah, definitely some profit there. And that's your 4th pitcher. All right. Back over to our nomination order, back up to the top here. Looks like we are back to Kevin.
Manny Sanguian, hitter.
So we're going back to catcher Manny Sanguian. Lot number 41. And opening bid on Sanguian,
$1.
$1.
Steve 2.
Kevin 3.
Kevin's at 3 for Sanguian.
Anthony 4.
Sold. Anthony just missed it. That's a goodbye. Kevin gets a catcher. $611 at bats, so you're pretty set at catcher. All right. Back to our nomination order, and it looks like it's going to be Anthony bringing up number 42.
I'll go with Jimmy Dygert.
Dykert, hitter or pitcher?
He's a pitcher, 1910 A's.
Okay, got it. All right, let's go back to pitching. All right, and this is going to be lot number 42. Perfect. And let's see, opening bid on Jimmy Dygert is
$2.
$2.
Steve 3.
Steve's at 3.
Anthony 4.
Anthony's at 4.
Steve 5.
5 now from Steve.
Anthony 6.
6. Anthony has the bid, 6. Sold. And let's see, that becomes your fifth pitcher. Perfect. And now back over to our queue. Hey, you guys, how about this? Let's just take 5 minutes. I got to make a bathroom run, and then this will give you a chance for you guys to kind of see where your team is set and kind of chart your next direction on our way to 12 o'clock, at which point we'll take about a 30-minute break.
Sounds good.
Go.
We'll be back at 11:05. All right, it looks like we are at 11:05. I was just taking a quick peek at the teams. So far, I'm seeing a lot of I'm not seeing anybody pulling away, but this is still very early, so looks like it's going to be competitive. All right. Back to our nomination order. I just want to make sure I confirm everybody's back. Kevin, you back?
Yep.
Anthony?
Yep.
Steve?
I'm here.
Michael?
Yes.
Mark?
Yo.
All right, let's rock and roll. We're up to 43. It looks like it's going to be Steve bringing up the player.
Tom Prince for $1.
All right. Hitter, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Catcher, 97 Dodgers.
perfect. Prince, lot number 43. Perfect. And the opening bid?
$1.
$1. Sold. All right. There we go. Back to our nomination order. Looks like Michael bringing up number 44.
Wilton Guerrero.
So we're staying with our hitters. Lot 44. And Michael, your opening bid on Guerrero,
$1.
$1. Wilton Guerrero.
Anthony,
Two.
2.
Anthony, her 2 2s.
I'll go 3.
3 from Anthony. Sold. All right, that goes on Anthony's team. And we're moving along now to nomination number 45, which will be Mark.
I will go with $1 on, I don't even know how to say his first name, Hideo Nomo.
Got it. Hideo Nomo. So we're back to
There you go.
pitchers.
Chanho Park needs a friend.
There you go. All right, let's pull up Mr. Nomo. And again, this is lot number 45. And opening bid on Nomo,
$1.
$1.
Cabin 2.
Kevin, 2 on Nomo.
I'll go
Anthony,
3.
4.
207 innings. Anthony's got 4 on him.
Cabin 5.
Kevin, 5.
Anthony, 6.
Anthony, 6.
Cabin 7.
7 now for Nomo.
Anthony, 8.
Anthony's at 8.
Cabin 9.
Kevin's at 9 for Hideo Nomo.
Anthony, 10.
Anthony gets it in. $10 now.
Cabin 11.
Kevin, 11. Sold. Let's drop him on Kevin's team, and that becomes his fourth pitcher. So that's a good chunk of innings there. Kevin's up to 935 innings. Back to our nomination order, and it would be actually Kevin bringing up number 46.
Greg Gagne, hitter.
All right. Like 46. Shortstop Gagne. An opening bid on Greg Gagne.
$1.
$1 from Kevin.
I'll go 2.
2 from Mark.
Kevin 3.
3 now from Kevin.
I'll go 4.
$4 for a starting shortstop. Sold. So let's see, that goes to Mark. 4. And we're back to our nomination order. It looks like Anthony is going to be bringing up number 47.
Go with Rube Oldring.
Okay, so we're back to hitters. Or staying with hitters, rather.
Oh, I gotta find him.
Take your time. 1910
1910 A's outfielder.
How am I spelling his last name? A-L?
OL. Yeah.
OLD.
OLD.
There we go. Sorry. Thank you.
No worries. All right. Opening bid on Aldring.
$2.
$2.
I'll go 3.
$3.
I'll go 4.
4 from Mark.
Anthony 5.
Anthony's at 5 now.
I'll do 6.
6 for Rube Aldring from Mark.
Michael 7.
Anthony 8.
Michael, late bidder, 7.
9.
Now 9 now from Michael.
Anthony 10.
Anthony's at 10 now.
Mm.
Sold. All right, there's some profit there at 10. Let's drop him on Anthony's hitters. There we go. Back to our
What-
nomination.
What lot was that?
47.
Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, Steve, we're up to you for 48.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's do Wally Gerber for 2.
Hitter, right?
Hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. Gerber for 2. Let's pull him up. There he is. Lot number 48. And the opening bid is going to be for shortstop Gerber, $2. Wally Gerber, $2.
Kevin 3.
Gavin is at 3 now.
Michael 4.
Michael is at 4 for Gerber. Sold. All right, there's a few dollars profit there.
I had him down as the best shortstop.
There we go, $4.
Mm.
So that's going to be Michael's 6 hitter. There we go. And back over to our order. It looks like Michael bringing up 49.
Let's just do Andre Rogers.
Rogers hitter, right?
Yes.
All right.
I thought he was a singer.
I think with the Jets. I'm joking. That's not, obviously it's not. They're not all gems, folks.
There we go. Andre Rogers. There we go. And again, lot number 49. And opening bid for Rogers.
$2.
$2. $2 for Andre Rogers.
Anthony 3.
Anthony 3. Sold.
The steal for this auction.
Yeah.
And also 8 defense.
Yeah, good solid buy there. Anthony has a shortstop. And now we're over to lot 50, which is going to be Mark's nomination.
I'll go with Joey Amalfitano.
Joey Amalfitano. We're staying with the hitters. Lot number 50. And your opening bid on Mr. Amalfitano.
I'll start at 2.
$2.
I'll go 3.
3 now from Steve.
I'll go 4.
4 from Mark. Sold. Let's drop him on Mark's team. There we go. And back to our nomination order. It looks like Kevin bringing up number 51,
Harry Davis, hitter.
Davis. So lot 51 will be Harry Davis. And the opening bid on Mr. Davis,
$1.
$1.
2.
$2 from Steve.
Cabin 3.
3 now. Kevin has it. Sold. All right, moving along. That's Kevin's 5th. Actually, I'm putting him in the wrong slot. Hold up.
I think my max bid is $1 now.
Yeah,
You check that for me.
Yep, we'll take a look at that.
I do have that as well.
Oh,
All right, let me go back. I accidentally put him on your pitchers. Let me put him back on where he should be on your hitters. There we go. Good. And let's take a look at the dollars real quick. You have your max bid at 2.
all right.
Yeah.
Got one more to play with.
Are you sure I have him at 1?
Yeah.
Nah, because I only blew $2 worth of profit. I was at 20 and 4 right there. And so then it's with a $3 bid. Yeah, 17 and 2.
Steve, you want to check your dollars on Kevin?
Yeah, I
to-
just gotta open up
Yeah.
the screen a little bit more here. All right. I'll move things around. Sorry. Oh, I have Sanguine at 4.
Okay, perfect.
My apologies.
No
Okay.
worries. All right, but yeah, let's take another quick look here. So Kevin max bid, because now it's obviously going to become a factor. So Kevin max bid 2. The other one that's a little bit of a factor would be Mark at 11. Everybody else still has some flexibility. In terms of money, Steve has the most. Anthony not too far behind, and then everybody else is a little bit kind of tightly packed here. In terms of players purchased, again, not a ton of separation. Anthony has the most, Michael has the least. And innings wise, Kevin has leads the pack. Anthony is second. And Steve actually has the least right now. And then Michael and Mark are kind of close together. So still lots of innings to go. Still, obviously, the quality of the innings has diminished quite a bit. But in terms of numbers, there's plenty left. All right. Looks like we're back to Anthony bringing up number 52.
I'll go with Dick Bertel, catcher for the Cubs.
Okay. What is it? BA?
BE.
BE, okay. There he is. All right, lot number 52. And opening bid is $1?
Yep.
Okay.
Steve.
$1.
Steve 2.
Steve's at 2 for Dick Bertel.
Anthony 3.
Anthony's at 3.
Steve 4.
Steve's at 4, gets it in.
Anthony 5.
5 now from Anthony. Sold. So let's drop him on Anthony's hitters. All right, back to our nomination order, and it looks like it is Steve bringing up 53.
All right, let's do let's go a little deeper here. Let's go Dick Ellsworth for $1.
Okay, so staying with our hitters.
Pitcher.
Oh, pitcher, okay. Dick
Yep.
Ellsworth. There he is, lot number 53. And opening bid for Dick Ellsworth is $1 from Steve.
I'll go 5.
5 from Mark.
Anthony 6.
Anthony, 6 for Ellsworth.
7.
7 now.
Anthony 8.
Anthony's at 8 now. 256 innings.
9.
9 from Mark.
Anthony 10.
Anthony's at 10. Sold. That's a good chunk of innings there. So Anthony is looking good on innings there. That puts him up to 1082. And brings us over to Michael for number 54.
Jimmy Stewart, hitter.
Hitter. Okay, so we're back to our hitters. Jimmy Stewart. Lot 54 for Stewart, and opening bid on Stewart,
$2.
$2.
I'll go 3.
3 from Steve. Jimmy Stewart. Sold. All right, moving along, we are over to lot 55, and that is actually going to be Mark bringing up the player.
Shortstop, Jack Berry.
Jack Berry. What's the spelling of his last name?
Barry.
Ah, there we go. Awesome. So that's going to be lot 55. And opening bid on Mr. Barry,
I'll start at $1.
$1.
Kevin,
Steve, 3.
two.
Kevin, 3.
Steve,
No.
3.
Sorry, what was that? Steve, how much?
I have him at 3.
3. Anything higher than 3? Steve has the bid.
4.
4 from Mark.
I'll go 5.
5 from Steve. Sold.
Goodbye.
I think it was the
Last-
end of the shortstops.
Last decent shortstop, yeah.
Decent's being nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. 670 something OPS expanded. Cool. All right. That's number 55. And now we're moving over to 56, which is actually Kevin bringing up the player.
Eddie Casco, hitter.
Casca. Lot 56, Eddie Casco. And the opening bid on Mr. Casco is
$1.
$1. Sold. So that goes on Kevin's team. And put some along, actually, that's your shortstop because these are below 600 OPS players. So you're pretty much, if you don't get anybody else, you're covered at shortstop. All right. Anthony, looks like you're bringing up number 57.
I'll go with Jimmy Austin,
Okay, pitcher or hitter?
hitter, third base for the
Okay.
Browns.
Got it. So lot 57 is Jimmy Austin, third base. And opening bid on Austin?
$1.
Okay.
I'll go 2.
Was that you, Steve?
Yeah, sorry, Steve for 2.
Okay, that's okay. Yep. Steve's got the bid at 2.
Anthony 3.
Anthony's at 3.
Steve 4.
Steve's at 4.
Huh.
Sold.
I see.
All right, moving along nicely here. We're now up to lot 58, which is Steve.
Let's do Milt May for $2.
Catcher Milt May. And again, that's lot 58. So opening bid on Milt May is going to be $2 from Steve.
Michael 3.
Michael gets it in, just gets it in.
4.
4 gets it in. You guys are going right to the wire here.
5.
Ooh, I don't know about that one. What do you guys think?
The replay.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it in.
All right. So we'll give you that one. So Michael's got the bid at 5. Sold. All right, moving over to the nomination order. Looks like Michael actually bringing up 59.
Let's do. Go back to pitchers here and do Lindy McDaniel.
All right. So lot 59, Lindy McDaniel, 95 innings, and the opening bid on McDaniel,
$1.
$1.
2.
2 from Steve.
Three.
Sold. Oh, sold. All right, that's not bad for $2.
Sure.
All right, that brings up Steve to 653 innings. Back to our nomination order. Mark, it's going to be on you for number 60.
Right fielder Richie Zisk with a
Back
Z.
up, back up to the hitters. Another very good hitter, not great hitter, but really a very, very good hitter. All right, lot number 60, Richie Zisk. And what is your opening bid on Mr. Zisk?
I'll start him at 2.
One of the last remaining good hitters.
Steve 4.
Steve's at 4.
5.
5 from Mark.
6.
6 from Steve. Sold. Steve throwing around his money. 6. And let's drop him on his hitters. All right, back to our queue. Looks like 61 is from Kevin.
Mute. Bob Bull, pitcher.
All right, back to our pitchers.
Start him at 2.
Actually, he's right there. So lot 61, Bob Buell, 227 innings, grade 7, starting at 2.
Steve 3.
Steve 3,
Mark 5.
Mark 5. Sold. That's a good chunk of innings. So he's going to go on Mark's pitching staff, and that would be his fourth pitcher. And Mark is up to 991 innings. All right, back to our nominations. Anthony, number 62 is on you.
I'll go with Tom Candillotti.
All right, so we're staying with our pitchers. Lot 62. And opening bid on Candiati, Anthony?
$1.
$1.
Steve 4.
Steve's at 4.
Anthony 5.
Anthony's at 5.
Steve 6.
6 now from Steve. Sold. There we go. Drop him on Steve's team. Perfect. Steve's up to 788 in innings. Back to our nomination. Steve, it's actually on you for 63.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do let's do Bob Johnson for $1.
Pitcher, right?
Pitcher. Yes, pitcher. Sorry. Reliever.
No worries. Got him.
Ish.
Johnson. Right, lot 63. Opening bid is gonna be $1. Looks like 92 innings up for grabs. $1 is the bid. Bob Johnson.
I'll do 2.
2 from Mark. Sold. So that goes on Mark's team. That brings Mark up to over 1,000 in innings, 1083. Nominations are back to Michael for 64.
Bill Burwell, pitcher.
Bill Burwell, lot 64, 113 innings. And Michael, opening bid,
2.
$2. Sold. Yeah, we might see a lot more of this because again, there's just a lot of money flowed out of the auction early on. So $2
Who do you go to? Mike?
to Michael. Yeah,
Thank you. Michael, sorry.
there we go. And let's see, Michael, you're up to 809 in innings. Let's see, nomination order. Back to Mark for number 65.
Okay. Before I came online, I noticed Moneyball was on TV. One of the guys mentioned in there is Mark Guthrie.
There you go.
I will bid $1 for the famous Mark Guthrie.
You got it. So lot 65 is Mark Guthrie, and our opening bid is $1 from Mark. Sold. So that gets dropped on Mark's pitching staff. And let's see, you're up to 1152 in innings. Back to our nominations. Looks like Kevin bringing up 66.
Billy Cowan, hitter.
Back to our hitters. Give me the spelling of his name.
COW.
There he is. Got it. Perfect. So this is lot 66 and opening bid on Mr. Cowan,
2.
$2.
Steve 4.
Steve's at 4 now. Sold. $4 paid, and let's drop him on Steve's hitting group. There we go. And let's see, our nomination is back in Anthony's direction for 67.
Let's go with Scott Radnisky, relief pitcher.
You got it. Let's go back to our pitchers. Lot 67. Scott Radinsky. There he is. And opening bid on Mr. Radinsky, grade 14 relief pitcher.
$1.
All right, $1.
Steve 2.
Steve's at 2.
Mark 3.
Anthony 3.
Hold on, I heard 2 3s. Any 4s?
Steve 5.
Steve is at 5.
Anthony 6.
Anthony 6. Sold. Some good quality relief innings there. That goes over to Anthony's pitchers, and that brings him up to 1144 innings wise. Back to our nominations. It looks like Steve bringing up number 68.
Yep. Let's do that. Let's do good old Hank Severide.
Catcher, right?
Catcher, yes.
Yeah. Right, again, that's lot number 68. There we go. Opening bid, Steve,
2-2.
$2.
Michael 3.
Michael's at 3 on him. Hank
Steve 4.
70. Steve's at 4. Sold. All right. We are back to our nominations. Looks like Michael bringing up number 69.
Alan Sutherland, pitcher.
Right, back to our pitchers. All right, so lot 69, Alan Sutherland.
$1.
$1, right?
I'll go 2.
2 from Mark. Sold. So that's 218 innings, not great innings, but innings nonetheless. That brings Mark up to 1370 innings wise. He's almost at the required threshold. All right, back to our nomination order. Mark, it's actually on you for number 70.
Oh, I loved watching this guy. He hasn't got much here, but I will take Dave Parker for $1.
I thought you were going to give a 1910.
No. Only Anthony saw those guys.
What did I do here? Hold on. Mr. Parker. Some people think a marginal Hall of Famer.
Some people are funny.
All right, lot number 70. Dave Parker, mark in the opening bid,
A buck.
$1. Sold.
Not a lot of at-bats, but I'll take them.
Yep.
And a stolen base.
There you go.
No way.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, not I mean 760 something OPS, 100 almost 150 at bats, so not bad. PAs rather. Good.
Yeah.
Not bad. All right. We are moving over to 71, and that is going to be Kevin bringing up the player.
Dow Maxville.
Maxville, we're staying with the hitters. Lot 71.
Best
And,
defensive shortstop in the draft.
Yes, yes, indeed. And opening bid on Mr. Maxville,
$2.
$2.
He's the unlimited guy, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Can't go wrong with
Sold.
that.
Nope. Kevin, $2.
So I'm still trying to figure out how much defense matters with this game.
It matters. I don't think it matters as much as in Stratomatic, but it does matter. I mean, if you have really crappy defense, it will bite you. And I think it matters more when the teams are in other words, if the teams are comparable in the quality, then the difference could be the differentiator would be defense. But it doesn't matter as certainly not as much as Stratomatic does.
Does APBA, does it have like, I don't know what to call it, roles or whatever, but does it have roles where like a 9 guy would turn a double play, whereas like a 7 guy wouldn't?
No.
Okay.
And it's been a lot of years since I played Stratomatic, but I also know, if I remember correctly, it wasn't just about whether you made errors or not, but there was a range factor,
Absolutely.
correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So definitely defense is much more important than Stratomatic.
And in Stratomatic, the guys who are top rated, which would be a 9 in this case, they would not allow a range single. So
Yeah.
Derek Jeter would be like a 4. And
yeah, definitely impact defense much more impactful than Strat.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Back to our queue here, our nomination order. Anthony for number 72.
Let's go with starting pitcher Harry Krause.
All right. So we're back to our pitchers. And opening bid on Mr. Krause, grade 9.
$1.
$1 for Krause.
Steve 4.
Steve's at 4.
Michael 5.
Michael jumps in at 5.
Steve 6.
Steve's at 6. Sold. $6.
I gotta know something. You guys liking him just because of his ERA?
Well,
No, I
Keep
need
in mind-
pitching.
yeah.
You
Well,
what?
keep in mind, you guys, that APBA tends to normalize the ERA within the year, not year to year, but within the year. So, for example, a 2.88 ERA in a lot of other years would have been closer to like a grade 13. So don't, give more weight to the grade and less weight to the ERA.
No, I'm just wondering because I'm looking at his ERA plus and it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, the ERA plus is really based too on park factors, and that could be the reason why.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Back to our nomination order where it looks like Steve, you're up to 73.
All right, let's go back to hitting. I guess. I don't know. Let's do Briss Lord for $1.
Right, Mr. Briss Lord.
Actually, make it 2.
All right, and he's going to be lot 73. Opening bid for Mr. Lord is
$2.
$2.
Hmm.
I'll go 3.
3 from Mark. Sold. All right, so 73 goes to Mark for 3. Let's drop him on his team. There we go. And we're moving along to lot 74, which is actually Michael bringing up the player.
Let's see. Let's do hitter Gene Kleins.
Lines.
Deep here.
Yeah.
And opening bid on Mr. Klein's,
$1.
$1. Sold. Well, it's not bad for $1. All right. And we are up to Mark bringing up 75.
Okay. This has got to be a classic name. Infielder, Stuffy McGinnis.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Not a
Lots
lot of
of-
at bats, but I'll give Stuffy a chance.
All right. What's
For a
the bid
dollar.
on Stuffy?
I only got $1.
All right. So opening bid is $1.
2.
2 from Steve. Sold. I'm still going to go with Baby Doll as my favorite name, but Stuffy's a close second.
Mhm.
All right. Steve gets Mr. McInnes.
We do one more
Perfect.
time around.
Say it again.
One more time around. before we
Yep.
break?
Exactly. One more time around and then we'll break. All right. Back to our order.
Okay.
Cabin, 76.
Todd Hollinsworth, hitter,
All right. We're staying with the hitters.
$1.
Opening bid for Hollinsworth is $1, and Cabin has it. Sold. All right. And let's see, we're over now to Anthony for 77.
I'll go with outfielder Brett Butler.
Butler. And opening bid on Butler,
$1.
$1.
Steve, 3.
Steve's at 3.
Anthony, 4.
Anthony jumps in at 4.
Steve, 5.
Steve's at 5.
Michael 6.
Michael, a late bidder at 6. Sold.
Pesky Brett Butler.
Yes.
He's always I hated watching him play against the Cubs. So
You know, he was a fast player, but he actually got caught a lot. I remember he
Yeah.
got just caught a lot stealing.
yeah. Also remember him trying to bunt for a hit a lot. He's one of
Yeah,
those guys that
true.
would bunt anytime.
You're absolutely right. Yes.
Don't ask him to throw anybody out though.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Kind of like Brett Gardner type arm. Yes. All right. Good stuff. Let's see. 78, Steve, that's yours.
All right, let's do Roger Cedeno for 2.
All right, staying with the hitters. Opening bid for Roger Cedeno is 2, and Steve has it.
Michael 3.
Michael 3.
Steve, 4.
Steve 4. Sold. So let's drop him on Steve's hitters. There we go. And let's see, back to our nomination sequence. Michael, you're up with 79.
Darren Lewis.
So staying with the hitters.
He might even replace Brett Butler. I don't know. Kind of close to that time.
All right, and opening bid on Mr. Lewis.
100 pennies.
All right, $1 from Mr. Lewis. Michael has the bid. Sold.
Slap hitters. That's about all I got.
There we go.
I do have Baby Doll though. That's got to count for something.
Sure.
All right, and then it looks like lot 80, which will be the last lot before we take a break. And it looks like Mark bringing up the player.
I'm gonna go with Trip Cromer,
Romer.
CROM.
There we go. Trip, lot number 80. And opening up the bid on Mr. Cromer at
$1.
$1.
Anthony, 2.
Anthony's at 2. Sold. So let's put Mr. Cromer on Anthony's team. $2. Anthony. There we go. Good, good. All right. All right, so we're making pretty good progress. Let's just tack on a few extra minutes to our break. Let's reconvene at 12:35.
Steve, you got this all figured out?
Not even close.
I don't know. You got 4 players left other than the draft. You only
Yeah.
got 900 innings. I'm guessing you got 4 pitchers to get.
Well, I have 5 spots left.
Oh, 5, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you have 5 pitchers to get. Maybe
Uh,
4.
Well, I'm probably aiming 4 pitchers and a hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. But something goes sideways, then
Yeah. Yeah, because you still have the 4 draft slots to, to
Yeah.
fill in pitching if you need to.
well, that's not going to happen. I hope not anyway.
Yeah.
I do have a plan, but Mike Tyson.
Exactly. What was that quote? It's
Everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the nose.
right. Or yeah, punch in the nose or punch in the face. Yeah.
Bust in the pit. Yeah.
Yeah. That is so true. That's a great quote.
A true scholar.
In his own way, yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of scholars, we're going tonight to a Robbie Burns night. It's a fundraiser.
Robbie Burns, not familiar.
He was a Scottish poet.
Oh, Robbie or Robert? I know Robert Burns.
Yeah.
Okay, but you called him Robbie. You threw me off.
He knows him well.
All
Yeah,
right.
man. We used to go and have haggis together.
Hey, you know what? I've had haggis in Edinburgh. I loved haggis.
No, I've never been brave enough to try it. I might tonight.
Oh
I
man, it was
used
awesome.
to,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I worked for a catering company and things were usually quiet January, February, March, but always in January, the 3rd week, we did this thing at the one armory that was Robbie Burns night. It was like a 7-course meal and pipers and dress uniform and everything. It was quite a thing to see. So when this came up, I said to my wife, "Oh, let's go to the fundraiser." I mean, I think it's for the local symphony. Not that I'm going to the symphony anytime soon. So, and I think they do good work. I just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, for those not familiar, basically haggis is all the stuff that Americans don't eat from the from the cow.
no, sheep.
Oh, sheep. Sorry, stomach, pancreas, kidneys.
It's all the
Yeah.
organ meats chopped up and then it's cooked in the stomach
Yep,
of the sheep.
yep. I think it's mixed. If I remember correctly, I think it's mixed with oatmeal to give
Yeah.
it a little bit of consistency. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was actually very good.
I mean, I like steak and kidney pie and actually
you
eat
go.
the kidney. So
Yeah.
I'll probably give it a whirl tonight. Depends. I think they're giving us some free scotch to start. So that's probably to get
That'll
people to eat the haggis.
There you go. Give them the courage. Yes.
Although I don't like scotch.
You're not a Scotch man? Oh,
Oh no.
Yeah.
My dad was funny. I was at a wedding, my cousin's wedding when I was about 13. And we're sitting at the table, my dad's there. And I said, "Oh, what's that?" He had a little shot glass. He says, "That's scotch. And when you're a man, you'll drink that." I said, "Well, can I try it?" And he said, "Sure." So I tasted it. I went, "That's awful." He said, "You drink that?" He goes, "No, it tastes like shit."
you're thinking, I don't think I want to become a man if this is what men drink.
Oh. And then one of my teaching buddies, he's a scotch drinker and he retired. So of course you have to drink the scotch with him. And
Yeah. I don't particularly enjoy Scotch, although I do enjoy brandy. I do enjoy Hennessy every once in a while.
I actually don't drink a lot, to be honest.
Hmm.
When we go out, I might, but generally speaking, I got a full stock bar upstairs that I buy stuff for. And my wife's like, "Why are you buying more for that?"
Hey, it's
I
not
go,
a bad.
"Well, we might have someone over." She goes, you don't like having anybody over. I go, yeah, you're right.
All right. On that note, we're going to get things rolling again. So we've made good progress. 80 purchases. We got 50 to go on the auction side and 20 for the draft. So we're doing. I was looking at the teams before. Right now, my initial gut is that there's a lot of parity, but let's see how all this plays out, and a lot will depend too on, how you guys fill in the rest of your pitching, obviously. So let's kick things off. Let's see. We are over to Kevin to kick things off with the second phase here. Kevin, pick number 81 is on you.
Thank you. Just sat down. Let me make a
Yep, take your time.
pass here. Cal Kuntz,
Pitcher or hitter?
pitcher.
Pitcher, all right.
Koonce.
Perfect.
This is 81, right?
Cal Coombs, yeah, 81. Pick
Thank
number 81. Yep. All right. Opening bid on Mr. Coombs. Grade 9, 31 innings.
$1.
$1.
I'm still looking for him.
You need time?
Yeah, just a sec here.
Yep.
Oh, I found him. Okay, forget it.
$1. Sold. That's over to Kevin's pitching staff. And actually, let's take a quick look at the money reel, just so that we know what our minimum bids are. So it looks like obviously the two that we have to keep track of is Kevin's at 1, and Mark is at 3, and then Michael's at 7. Anthony and Steve are still not that much of an issue from a max bid perspective. So it's basically Michael, Mark, and Kevin. All right, back to our nomination order. Looks like Anthony bringing up 82.
I'll go with Dick Phillips for $1.
Hitter or pitcher?
Hitter, first base.
Okay. All right, so this is lot 82. And opening bid is going to be $1 for Dick Phillips. Sold. So we're moving over to lot number 83, which will be Steve bringing up the player.
Doug Clemens, hitter.
Clemens. So this is lot 83. Perfect. And opening bid on Mr. Clemens.
$1.
$1.
I'll go to
2 from Mark.
I'll go 3.
3 now. Steve has the bid. Sold.
Thanks, Mark.
$3. Let's drop him on Steve's team. Perfect. And back to our order. Michael bringing up 84.
Ira Thomas, hitter.
Thomas. Lot 84. All right. Nomination is for starting at $1.
Yes.
Okay. Ira Thomas. Sold. All right. Back to our nomination order. Mark bringing up 85.
From the from the Pirates, Rennie Stennett.
Stennett.
And that'll be $1.
Okay, opening
Gotta have
bid
an extra
for,
couple to get Steve to spend more.
there you go. Rennie Stennett, $1. Sold. So that goes on Mark's hitting squad. There we go. Got a second baseman there. Compliment to Amalfitano. And we're back to our nomination order. Looks like we're back to Kevin for number 86.
Ernie Broglio, pitcher.
Okay, so we're back to pitching. There he is right there, 86. And opening bid for Mr. Broglio.
$1.
Let's see, what's he got? 169 innings.
Michael 2.
Steve
Michael's
Ford.
Steve 4. Sold. So Steve is at $4 for Broglio, grade 7. Steve. There we go. That brings Steve up to 1070 in terms of innings. And we're back to our nomination. It would be Anthony for number 87.
Let's go with Ramon Hernandez, pitcher.
So let's stay with pitchers. This is lot 87. And opening bid, grade 16, 90 innings. Not bad. Opening bid,
$2.
$2.
Michael 3.
Michael's
Steve
at
5.
3. Steve's at 5.
Michael 6.
Michael's at 6.
Anthony 7.
Anthony's at 7. 7 for Hernandez.
Steve 8.
Ooh, Steve got it. Just got it in. 8 for Steve.
Anthony 9.
Anthony 9. Sold. It's a nice 90 innings there with a nice grade. Anthony, what was that, 10?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Back to our nomination order. Steve, you got number 88.
All right. Let's do Darren Dreifert for 3.
Staying with the pitchers. So this is going to be lot 88. Opening bid 3.
Michael 4.
Okay, Michael has
Steve
4.
5.
He has 5.
Six.
Got it in 6. Michael's got the bid.
Steve 7.
Steve 7. Sold. Okay, so that goes on Steve's pitching staff. That brings Steve up to 1133 innings wise. Okay. Michael bringing up number 89.
Let's go with Leo Burke, hitter.
All right, so we're back to our hitters. There's Leo,
$1.
$1. Lot 89, Leo Burke. Opening bid is $1, and Michael has it. Sold. Okay, he is now part of Michael's team, and we're going back to our nomination order. Mark brings up player number 90.
Outfielder, Topsy Hartzell.
There's another good name.
Hey, man, if I'm not going to win, I'm going to have some good names.
That's right.
And that's $1.
Topsy. Oops, I'm looking at the pictures. That's why I couldn't find it. There he is. All right, Topsy Hartzell. Opening bid is $1 from Mark. Sold. Let's drop him on his hitting group. Perfect. Moving along to 91, which is Kevin nominating the player.
Jimmy Stewart, hitter.
Staying with the hitters.
Buddy was taken.
I have Jimmy Stewart.
Yep, he was actually taken already, Kevin.
Excuse me.
No problem.
About Len Gabrielson.
Definitely available.
No, he's good.
Yep. So he's going to be lot 91. All right. And opening bid?
$1.
$1.
I'll go 2.
$2 from Mark. Sold.
Sorry, Kevin.
All good.
Just don't have enough at bats for my outfielders.
All right. That was lot 91 off the board. We are moving along nicely. Anthony, over to you for 92.
Okay. I'll go with Gene Alley, shortstop.
Okay. So we're staying with our hitters. Gene Alley, lot 92. And opening bid is $1 from Anthony. Sold. Let's drop him on Anthony's team. Go. And moving along now to number 93, which is Steve nominating.
Yeah. Let's do Carl Weilman, pitcher.
Let's go down to the pitchers. Lot 93. There he is.
Wellman.
Yep, there he is right there. And the opening bid on Mr. Wildman,
2.
183 innings, $2 bid.
Michael 3.
Michael's at 3. Sold. So $3. And he goes on Michael's pitching staff, which brings Michael up to almost 1,000 innings. Go back to our nomination order. And actually, Michael, 94 is yours.
All right, let's do Tommy Atkins, pitcher.
Okay. There he is, 94.
Or 2.
$2 for Tommy Atkins, pitcher. Sold. That brings Michael to 1049 innings wise. Back to our nomination order, and it looks like Mark bringing up number 95.
Outfielder Billy Ashley.
So we're back to our hitters. 95, Billy is right there. And what is the opening bid on Mr. Ashley?
It's $1.
$1. Sold. Let's drop him on your hitters. That goes to Mark. Perfect. And back to our order. It looks like Kevin bringing up 96.
Bain, pitcher. BAY.
Let's go back to our pitchers. So Bill Bain, lot 96. Let's see, 100 innings. Opening bid, Kevin?
1.
$1.
Steve, 2.
Steve's at 2. Sold. So let's add him to Steve's pitching staff, which brings Steve up to 1233 innings wise. All right. Anthony bringing up player number 97.
Let's see. I'll go with Mike Hirschberger he's an outfielder.
Outfielder, okay. This is going to be lot 97. There he is. $1?
Yep.
All right, Mike Hirschberger, $1. Sold. So that goes on Anthony's hitting group. Anthony, I don't know why I keep wanting to put hitters with your pitchers. Let me fix that. All right, these two guys do not belong there. They belong here. There we go. And let's delete this. Let's do some stylistic fixing here. All right, order is restored. Perfect. Back to our nomination order. Steve, bringing up number 98.
Mo Drabowski for $1.
Pitcher Mo Drabowski. This is lot 98. Let's see, 168 innings. Mo Drabowski for $1. Sold. He is going to be part of your pitching group.
Fortunately.
Yep. And Steve, that puts you over your required limit, so you're in good shape innings wise.
Yep.
Back over to our order. It looks like Michael bringing up player 99.
To pitcher Lou Burdette.
Burdette. So this is
$1.
lot 99. 141 innings. Opening bid is $1.
Hold on one sec, please.
Yep.
I can't find him here. Lou Burdette or Freddie Burdette?
No, Lou.
Oh, okay. He was a starter. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found him.
Okay. Opening bid is $1 from Michael. Sold.
Steve, do you have all 26 of your guys?
I do.
Okay.
All right, so that brings Michael up to 1190 innings wise. Actually, a good time to just take a quick look at our money left and innings. Yeah, so Steve is done for the auction part of this process. He's going to wait around for us to take care of the draft piece.
Yeah, we'll see.
So he's all done with that. And then money wise, let's see. It looks like you guys are all basically packed together. So there's going to be a lot of $1 and $2 bids the rest of the way, which is what you would expect based on all the money that left the auction early on. So let's see, innings wise, Steve, you're good already. Mark, you just need 5 more to get to the minimum. And then everybody else is still in good shape considering, you know, we have quite a bit of pitching still left. Not great pitching, but plenty of innings left. Minimum bid, or rather maximum bid, let's see, Kevin's at 1. So you guys be mindful of that. Kevin's at 1, Mark is at 2. Michael and Anthony are both at 4 in terms of max bids. All right. Let's see, Mark, over to you for 100.
I'm gonna go with Todd Worrell for $2.
Right? So lot 100, $2 is the opening bid. Sold.
Let's see how useless saves is as a stat.
So he goes to Mark's team. Let's put him on the pitching side of things. There we go. That puts Mark over the required limit. Back to Kevin for lot 101.
Luke Walker, pitcher, $1.
All right. Luke Walker, opening bid is $1 from Kevin.
Anthony 2.
Anthony 2. Sold. Let's drop him on Anthony's hitting group. That brings Anthony up to 1356 from an innings perspective. And Anthony actually bringing up 102.
Okay. I'll stick with pitching with Phil Reagan.
Right. So this is lot 102. Opening bid is $1. Phil Reagan. Sold. So he is now part of your pitching staff. And that puts you over your required limit. So you're in good shape innings wise. Let's see, Steve is all done. I'm going to try to keep this same order numerically. Give me 1 second. I forgot what my formula was here. Let's see. So if I change that to 103. Okay, good. I think that does what I wanted it to do. All right. Michael, up to you for 103.
Pitcher Wayne Schurr, Schurr.
There he is.
2.
All right. Lot 103. Opening bid is $2. Sold. So that puts you at 1238 innings wise. Okay. Let's see. Over to Mark for 104.
Go with left fielder Eric Anthony.
So back up to hitters. There he is, 104. Opening bid on Mr. Anthony.
I'll give you
$1,
a
right?
buck.
Yeah, Yep. Sold. There we go. We'll drop him on your hitters. And we're moving right along. Next up is Kevin at 105.
Van Gilder, pitcher. Elam Van Gilder.
Now there's a name for you. Elam Van Gilder.
Desperate man.
Yeah. Definitely a
Teammates loved him.
yes, circa 1920s name for sure. 19, yeah. All right, lot number 105. Opening bid is $1,
Yes.
right? So that's 105 innings. Sold. So we'll drop him on your pitching staff, and that will bring you up to 1071 innings wise. All right. Anthony, you're up with 106.
Okay, I'll go with um, Vic Rosnowski, the catcher for Cubs.
Okay. So it's going to be 106. Yep. And Vic should be right here. There we go. Opening bid is $1 for Vic Rosnowski. Sold. So he goes on Anthony's team. There we go. And let's see, back over here. So Steve is done. So let me change my order again here to see if I can reconfigure this. So let's do 107 there. So Michael, you're next with 107.
Sure. Dennis Reyes.
So back to our pitchers here. Lot 107. Opening bid $1.
Yes.
Okay. Sold.
Sorry, who was that?
Dennis Reyes.
Right. Okay,
Dennis.
thank you. Yep,
Yeah.
Denny's. Sorry, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So that goes to Michael. And that brings Michael's pitching up to 1285 innings wise. Okay. Over to Mark for 108.
I'll go with second baseman Ted Kubiak.
All right. So 108 is going to be